Hi there, this video is going to walk you through our label feature in the software. So to access labels, first go to the hamburger menu in the top right and go down to settings. If you scroll down in the settings menu here, you'll see contact labels here on the bottom left. So you'll see that we have some preloaded labels here for you, but before I get into this, I want to explain why it's important to use labels. So I always tell people use this feature as much as possible because it's going to give you an idea of where people are at in your funnel. What it also will do is will give you data on which campaigns might be working better than others. So make this part of your practice to throw a new label on every new conversation that comes in and update the label according to where you are at in your process with them in your conversation. So we've got some preloaded here, like I mentioned. Feel free to update and change these to match your own cycle and funnel of conversations. As new conversations roll in when you first get started, it's going to become evident which ones you're missing and which ones you want to add for yourself. I will include below some specifics on what other clients have used for their labels just to give you a head start and give you some ideas. All right, to add a new label, you just click on this plus sign here. You can change the color of the label by hitting this and picking out whatever color you'd like. To change the title, you just update it here. If I wanted to hide this label from my list on my inbox, I could just click this hide button. If I want to remove it, I just click this X and click OK, and it will remove this from my list. To reorder my labels, I can click sort labels and drag and drop these around to reorder them. Just make sure to hit save when you're done. If I had access to another account in the software, I'd be able to clone labels from that account by clicking on this button here. All right, once you make your changes, just make sure to hit this update bar below to make your saves. Otherwise, you should be all set there. Now, to use the labels, you access those from our inbox. So I'll take you to the inbox section here to show you our label column right here. So each prospect will have the option to label. So I can pick out one of my labels here, and then if I wanted to sort by my label, I could go up here to the top empty box below the word label, and now I can sort with everybody who has the friendly label here. All right, generally the rule here is one label per contact. The only exception to this is our calendar feature. There is a separate video on this, so I won't go into too much detail, but with that feature, it will auto-populate half the label as bronze, silver, or gold. That's the only time you'll see a multiple label here, or dual label, I should say. Otherwise, it's one label per contact. If you're interested in getting a little bit more granular with your labeling, we do have a tag feature. There is a separate video on that, but that could be really helpful if you'd like to tag people with more than one thing and more than one label that's available. All right, that's all there is to it. Please look at the information below for more details, and happy labeling.